Hello friends, this is Clayton Phillips from Woody's RV World in Leduc, Alberta, Canada. And I'm going to do a fly-through video on the 290 BH Reflection fifth wheel 150 series. This trailer just showed up maybe 2 hours ago and it's sitting out front here at our dealership here in Leduc. And I'm going to do a nice video on it for you. Really excited to show you this trailer. I really enjoy showing you the trailers as soon as they show up from the manufacturer, just so that you can see exactly how they show up. It's a 2,000 mile journey to get up here to Leduc, Alberta, Canada, and that really puts a good test on the trailers and the fifth wheels and that sort of thing from the manufacturer. And I got to tell you folks that Grand Design, this is where they really shine. Their structure, their workmanship, their quality. You'll have to forgive me, there is a little bit of dirt on the outside of this trailer. There's maybe some sawdust in the corners and that sort of thing, but again, you're seeing the trailer as it showed up from the factory. In a lot of cases, depending on the manufacturer, sometimes as a dealership, we're the last 80 feet of the assembly line, and why we love Grand Design so much and why we're shifting to becoming an all-exclusive Grand Design dealership is because of the quality, the fit and finish, the things that they do at the manufacturing level that helps us be successful with the trailer, but also ensures that, the investment that you're making in the product stands the test of time. So I know I'm going around here and talking a lot, but we'll get into the product here. So this is a 150 series. So they came up with this product to be half-ton towable. And one of the things that has really plagued the half-tons in the industry, a lot of people, they love to be able to pull a fifth wheel, but in a lot of cases, half-tons over the history of half-tons haven't necessarily been able to handle the weight in the box. Beautiful thing about trucks nowadays, a lot of your domestic trucks, not necessarily the imports we're seeing, but the domestic trucks are really stepping up the payload capacity. So if I can give you a tip when you're shopping for a truck, if you haven't purchased a half-ton yet, payload capacity is everything on a half-ton. Payload capacity relates to hitch weight on trailer, and fifth wheel hitch weights are always going to be heavier than a travel trailer just because the framing, the structure, the height, all of the things that it takes to build a fifth wheel. The beautiful thing about a fifth wheel is towability, how it hooks up, the ease of use, those types of things. So half-ton trucks in a lot of cases come with shorter boxes than what you see in a 3/4 ton or 1-ton truck. So if you've got a half-ton that's got a 5.5 foot box, the beautiful thing about the Reflection 150 series is they put on the turning point kingpin, and that's what this sucker is right here. So conventional fifth wheel, your pivot point is right here at the kingpin, and it's a fixed unit in most cases. On the 150 series, the turning point hitch gives you the option of shifting the hitch point from the kingpin 22 inches back. Okay, and how they achieve that is right up underneath here. There's a wedge here, and that wedge is just secured. That's just held on with 2 bolts. Those 2 bolts come out. It gets fixated behind the kingpin. You can see these 2 holes here. This gets bolted up in behind, and what that does is it fixes the turning point from here. And then what you do is we pull out a couple of bolts here, and what happens is it all of a sudden will pivot at this point here. Sorry, I'm going to back up here. It'll pivot here. So that will give you 22 inches. And why that's important is because in a lot of half-ton trucks, with the shorter boxes that you can see on them, if you didn't have that ability to be able to shift the turning point back, in a lot of cases you could smash your back window when you jackknife the trailer. The other nice thing about the turning point hitch is it comes with the trailer. There are hitches out there called Powerglide hitches, where literally as you're driving down the road, when you do turn, the fifth wheel hitch will literally cradle backwards to give you turning radius. Super expensive and very heavy. So you can go to a standard non-slide fifth wheel hitch, which is much lighter weight. It's easier to get in and out of the box of your truck, and you can get that turning radius with the turning point hitch. And the 150 series with Reflection, since their inception, has been using the turning point hitch, and it's super, super slick. The other thing you'll find with the 150 series, folks, no bedroom slides. And we'll get inside, and if you've watched some of the other videos, you've seen the bedrooms. Consistency, consistency, consistency on an RV manufacturing build process is so, so important. And you'll find with Grand Design, when you get up into the bedroom and bathroom areas, you'll notice there's no wardrobe slide. They build all the 150 series, the bedroom, bathrooms the same way, so you get that quality, that quality control because they're building it the same way, but also you're getting lighter hitch weights because of it. Very cognizant of that. The dry weight on this particular trailer, I'm going to zoom in on the weight badge here, is 8,144 pounds dry. You see that weight right there, 8,144. That is the stamped weight from Grand Design. So that is the weight of the trailer as it rolled off the assembly line. A lot of half-ton trucks can pull, 9,500, 10,500, 11,500, 12,000 pounds. But again, the payload capacity is so important. And on this particular trailer, I'm just going to open up my app here, Grand Design app, super cool feature. Hitch weight on this particular trailer is 1,280 pounds. Okay, so if you're looking at a half ton that has a payload of, let's say, 1,800 pounds would be preferred, or above would be ideal. Ford F-150, EcoBoost, the new Dodge half tons, it sounds like they're getting up to about 2,200 pounds depending on equipment. Your GM, Chevrolet models are really good as well from payload, but don't just go out of the brochure if you're looking at a half ton truck. Make sure that you're looking on the badge that they put on the driver's side door frame for what the payload would be. Buyer beware. So, a lot of detail. Talked a lot of detail already, but this is where Grand Design shines. Look in the pass-through storage compartments on the competitive product. Folks, one of Grand Design's things is since their inception, they've had unobstructed pass-through storage. So you don't see, I'll move this big 50 amp power cord out of the way. You don't see any PVC plumbing running down the middle of the compartment. A lot of manufacturers, ease of manufacturing, they'll have a black PVC pipe running off the bottom of your toilet in the middle of your storage compartment. Makes it a lot more difficult to get your bigger items, your folding picnic tables, your oversized folding chairs, barbecues, that sort of thing. Grand Design always gives you that unobstructed pass-through storage. Also, you'll note, and I'll just zoom in on this, this is a heated compartment. So if you notice just the welding that they do, the heat plenum is strapped up, not with a vinyl strap with screws, it's actually welded on. But you also see the heat duct. This is a heated compartment, which is really, really nice. Helps take the edge off. Plus, this is when the furnace is running and it's colder temperatures, having this as a bit of a buffer between the outside will help keep the inside of the trailer warmer as well. Grand Design, again, folks, you'll notice a lot of consistency in the products that they use. The Nautilus P1 utility panel is best in class. They've been using it for a couple of years now. They use it all the way up through their Solitude and Momentum fifth wheels that sell for well over $100,000. It's all color coded. This operates the water inside the trailer. What's really cool about this utility panel is that you don't have to access the back of the hot water heater to bypass it anymore. You literally do that through these valves. So you suck your antifreeze in through your city water connection. You can, if you're dry camping and you're getting low on fresh water, you can literally turn it to the siphon to tank via pump through these valves and drop a water line from here into a 5-gallon pail of water, let's say, and backfill your fresh water tank, which is really, really neat. The other thing, I'm an RVer myself, so a lot of this stuff has been trial by fire for me, and the really nice thing is you've got that water pump switch here as well. When we pack the trailer up before we're heading out of the provincial campground, that water pump switch, if I'm pulling up to the dump station, I may not have it at my campsite to drain my tanks, but before I leave the campground I do. It's really nice to be able to turn the water pump on and off without having to go back inside the trailer to do it. Outside shower, hot and cold tap. Your valves to drain your tanks are all up inside the heated area, which is really nice. So this is, again, where Grand Design shines. The fit and finish you will find in this product, folks, is fantastic. You look at the welding back to the framing, you'll find Grand Design, more aluminum tubing, it's thicker, it's taller. The structure that these guys put in to their trailers is fantastic. And that's, these things are going down bumpy roads. Again, the 2,000-mile journey to get it up here. What's nice about this trailer is that cabinets aren't hanging down, things aren't falling apart, and that type of thing. So neat thing on the 290BH, your hot water heater, Atwood tank, 17.8 gallon quick recovery rate per hour with gas and electric on, but also they're on the off door side of the trailer. So when these are running, they're loud, they blow hot air. Your furnace is here, 35,000 BTU furnace. It's blowing on the offside door of your trailer, not underneath your awning space, preventing little kids from burning their hands, because it's a bunk model, so you typically have little ones with you. So again, coming down the side, before I go further, I'm gonna just zip and show you the little shot underneath the trailer. Fully enclosed and heated underbelly on this trailer as well. The floor R value is R30, so that's from the Coroplast enclosure through the tanks, the bat insulation, the Astrofoil, and then your insulation in your main floor. So really good R values in the Grand Design, industry leading, that sort of thing. So they use the running gear on the Reflection product is a Dexter system, built in the USA, so you have a 5-year warranty on your axles. You have the Easy Lube hubs right on the end of your hubs there, so you can actually inject grease in, cycle the old grease out, and you have the Never Adjust brakes, which makes it really, really nice. And then they use a Westlake Lion's Head tire, which comes with a 5-year warranty, 12 months, no questions asked. So if you have an issue that falls within the warranty guidelines of the tire, you just get a new tire within that 12 months. They don't even ask questions, they just take care of it. So it's a radial tire, which is really nice, 15-inch alloy wheel, real solid for the trailer, type of trailer that this is. So again, coming back, Grand Design, folks, also uses a fully laminated wall system, and that's every single vertical wall in the trailer. And why that's important is a lot of manufacturers, they'll do parts and pieces laminated. So with Grand Design, your rear wall is fully laminated. It's one piece, it's solid. Block foam insulation, fully laminated aluminum framing. Your main side wall, like a lot of manufacturers do, but also your slide end walls as well as fully laminated. And why that's important for your slide box as well, folks, is because that slide box is built separately from the trailer. It's built squarely, okay, and it's super strong. They don't use cable slides. The roof of this slide out, Grand Design builds it so strong, and that roof panel is laminated as well, just like your sidewall. You could actually stand on the top of your slide, believe it or not. So what's really nice about Grand Designs, because the structures in the sidewall, they tow better, they're better insulated, they just stand the test of time, which is really nice. I've pulled a lot of the trailers between the dealerships over the years, and the Grand Design products, because they are built square, folks, they pull by far the best. They're very well engineered products. The other thing, every single Grand Design trailer that they build comes with a ladder, because they want you to be able to access the roof, to be able to service it in the case of an emergency, or you need to get up on the roof and deal with something, serviceability. And part of the reason why they put a ladder on the back is because it's a walk-on roof. A lot of products in the industry, folks, they don't come with ladders because they do not have walk-on roofs. And just buyer beware on that. I'm not going to name names, I could list off a whole bunch, but this is where Grand Design, that goes back to the structure, okay? Upgrade, so I'm kind of jumping all over here, apologize. Receiver, it's got the eyelets for the chains, flat 4 wiring. Yes, it's a hitch. Yes, you can pull a boat behind. Yes, you can pull a flat deck with quads. Yes, you can put your bike rack in there and pack the kids' bikes with you. So that's a 3,000-pound receiver with the flat 4 wiring. So instead of a 4-inch bumper, folks, they put the 2-inch receiver on the back with the eyelet, so you can actually pull something behind if you're into the West Country, pulling the quad trailer, that type of thing. But 3,000-pound hitch, which is really nice. And then it has the the rear vision pre-wire for the camera, which is nice. You can get the observation system right in our parts department. You can watch your items if you do decide to B-train hauling a quad down the road, let's say behind your trailer. You can monitor that as you're going down the road, or for backing up, makes it a lot easier. So speeding up here, lots of storage on the entry side of this particular trailer, folks. Coming down, that's underneath the lower double bed on the inside of the bunk room. You do have pressurized water on the entry side, comes with the spray port. It's the same outside shower, except on the other side it's hot and cold. This is just for cold, comes with the sprayer, hose, and nozzle. Your exterior kitchen, outside refrigerator, it's got the range, so you can cook your bacon in the morning, do your eggs without cooking them inside and stinking up the trailer. And it's underneath your awning as well, so if it is raining, drizzling, what have you, you can actually direct the water off either side of the awning, which is cool because it's the A&D awning, and you're covered and can still utilize your exterior kitchen. So again, coming down this side of the trailer, it's got the easy flip up steps, aluminum tread plate, which is nice. There's a light to guide you at night if you're entering and exiting the trailer as well. So coming down here again, we'll show you that beautiful pass-through storage, more aluminum tubing, battery disconnect switch, vinyl decking. I'm rattling off a whole ton of stuff here, and then we'll shoot up underneath here. more storage here as well. So for a 34-foot 1-inch in length bunk model, fifth wheel bunk model, sorry, I get ahead of myself here sometimes. Half-ton towable with the right half-ton. Check your specs. So we're coming inside here now, folks. Massive, massive U-shaped dinette in this particular travel trailer. This does fold down into a bed. If you are 6'4", you can sleep here without having to curl up into a ball. Really nice thing if you have friends, guests coming with you. Grand Design, please note, folks, when you're checking out the competitive product, Grand Design, gigantic windows. You can't fit a bigger window beside that dinette. How can they fit a bigger window in? One, they're not afraid to spend the money to do it. A lot of manufacturers, they cheap out because of cost. Secondly, the structure to support that window is in the sidewall, which is really good. A lot of manufacturers, they just don't put the structure in to support a bigger window. Grand Design does. So, real nice, tons and tons of counter space in this particular travel trailer. They upgraded, we've got the fireplace this year. So that's a 5,000 BTU fireplace, which is really nice, paired with your 35,000 BTU furnace. That's the same size furnace that you get in a 43-foot Solitude. So this trailer heats up very quickly and is really nice. If you're watching a movie, you can literally just, you know, take the edge off and have that fireplace going. That's a 5,000 BTU heater there. TV up, that is on a pivot, so you can angle it towards the sofa. We'll show you that in a second. Again, tons and tons of counter space, thermofoil countertops, under counter mount sink. So if you spill some, you know, water or whatever on the countertop here, it just wipes right in. Some manufacturers, ease of manufacturing, they put that sink on top of the countertop, which creates an edge. Crumbs stick in it, water, it's just harder to use. So pull in and out faucet, you know, that type of thing. So again, folks, this trailer just showed up from the factory, so forgive me if you see some sawdust and some manufacturing things from the floor, just from shaking down when it comes. They actually give you a shelf in your cabinets above your kitchen sink here, which is really nice. A lot of manufacturers, they shimmy up the counter cabinet and they take out the shelf. Why do they do that? Money. So again, Grand Design isn't the cheapest trailer out there, but they give you the best value for you to be able to use your trailer, which is nice. Okay, coming back into the bunk room. Pocket door is nice. You don't have a swinging door. Beautiful thing, this slide out, when it comes in, it comes right up to this countertop extension. If you have a swing door here, and depending on the manufacturer, how they mount it, we've had the trailer doors over the years where that door pops open in transport, and literally you forget, and you go to zip your slide out, and that doorknob is sticking out behind the slide casing right here, and it'll peel that door handle off, it'll peel the slide casing off. Grand Design's thinking. They put pocket door for the bunk room, which is nice, no swinging, better use, better flow, and they do that up in your bunk area, which is straight up on top, and we'll get there shortly. So if you have a family with 4 children in it, folks, this bunk room has got it done. So you've got a bed up top here for a shorter guy. You got a little bit longer bed up top here. You've got the bigger double bed underneath here. Tons of storage, great big drawers. 3 there, 2 here. You got some shelves for extra storage. The ladder folds in and out here, which is really neat for the little ones to get up and down. Tons of big windows in this back bunk room, and then you got little cubbies here underneath that upper bed here. So tons and tons of storage in this bunk room. Again, 34 feet, 1 inch in length, 8,144 pounds dry, 1,280 pound hitch weight. So really, really right weight capacities to be half-ton towable. Okay, coming up, tri-fold couch. Again, that flips out into a bed as well, so if you need to sleep some extra guests. Max Air, you've got your furnace and air conditioner control module here. Max Air fan switch remote, so right up in all the reflection fifth wheels and travel trailers, you've got the Max fan there with rain sensor, which is nice. So if it's raining, water gets on that sensor, that lid will close, which is super nice. So and no heat ducts in the floor. Grand Design DNA item, folks. Don't have to worry about the kids' crayons, the Cheerios, the dog food, the dog hair going down into those heat ducts. So it's a much stronger floor. It's quieter when your furnace is running inside the trailer. There's just so many benefits to not having heat ducts in your floor. It's easier to sweep out, that type of thing. So right up here, we'll show you the convenience center. So tank monitors, slide switch, awning switches, switches for your gas electric hot water heater, awning light switch, all the stuff. Again, you've got the tread light steps right here, so no carpet on the steps where you're walking. Easy access if you're traveling down the highway and one of your little guys or gals needs to use the bathroom. Even with the slide out fully retracted, you can access the bathroom here. So again, pocket door. Why is a pocket door? Again, talked about some of those items downstairs, but especially on the upper deck, it's a safety feature. And the pocket door, most cases manufacturers, it's a lot cheaper to put a swing door in, but the swing door always opens this way. Okay, well at night, if you got to get up in the middle of the night and use the bathroom, you've got that door closed, where do you have to go to access the bathroom? You got to walk down the stairs at night where it's dark. So having a pocket door, it's much safer to get in and out at night. Either side closes easily. Lots of storage in your bathroom here on this model. You've got the shelving here. Lots and lots. And this is the case for all the 150 series. They do make non-bunk models as well. 295 RL, one of our favorites, #1 sellers. 230 RL. Again, bathrooms are all the same. So lots of drawers. That's where manufacturers will save money. They'll remove the drawers. You get the upper vanity there. It'll be shelving in behind there. So beautiful, beautiful bathroom. Again, the way they've designed this, why manufacturers put wardrobe slides is to give you wardrobe storage. Well, the way Grand Design has designed this, I'll just back up to the bathroom. See this wall section here? What do you think's on the back side of that? If you said closet, you are right. So they've been able to eliminate the wardrobe slide in the bedroom, which eliminates hitch weight, a couple of 100 pounds, but they haven't eliminated the storage, which is really good. You get 3 massive drawers, and I'll just open up the top one, but all 3 of them are the same. That goes in underneath the wardrobe. And then, so that motion sensor light, that's a nice deep closet. So you have tons and tons of storage. And where Grand Design is really won is in their bedroom side table configuration. In a lot of manufacturers, if there isn't a wardrobe, what they do is they do these cabinets that hang down beside the bed all the way down. You do not get a table. But what I don't like about it, and I've slept in lots of RVs over the years, is you're sleeping in a tunnel. And literally you've got like 3 inches from the end of your nose when you're sleeping at night to a wall. And if you're any bit claustrophobic or you want to let your arm hang off the side of the bed, this is the best setup. And this is the case for all the north-south beds in the Reflection product, whether it's got a wardrobe slide or not. You have nightstands on either side of your bed, 110 plug there. I'm going to zoom in on that. And then they've got the USB connection center mounted right up here, dual USB connection. So his and her, you can plug in your cell phones through the USB, charge up your cell phones. There's a shelf up here. You got your cell phone over here, your spouse's cell phone over there with 110 plug. If you got a CPAP machine you need to sleep with, that type of thing. So real nice. The bed does lift up for storage as well. So again, I talked a lot about the detail. R values again, folks: R40 roof, front cap, R9 sidewall, R30 main floor, 35,000 BTU furnace, 52-gallon freshwater capacity, 78-gallon gray capacity. That's 2 gray tanks, one for your kitchen, one for your bathroom. Then you've got a 39-gallon black tank. So it's not all about what you see in the RV industry. It's the specs, it's the way it's built, how they put it together, the engineering of towability. There's so many factors of RVs. They're not all built the same, folks. So do your homework, do your research, find the RV that best suits your needs and wants, and don't be afraid to spend a little bit of extra money. I'll tell you, it's well worth it to spend a little bit of extra money to get into the trailer that you really want versus sacrificing and regretting it later. So again, this is Clayton Phillips from Woody's RV World in Leduc, Alberta, Canada, doing a fly-through video on the 2019 290 BH Reflection 150 series. Again, we thank you for all of our faithful YouTube watchers, people that follow us, and our customers that have been getting a lot of benefit out of these videos and coming out and choosing to do business with us. We have a lot of people coming far distances, to want to do business with us in here in Leduc, because we're just trying to do the right thing here. So if you have any questions, give us a shout. 780-986-1234, Woody's RV World. Check us out on Google, check our reviews, do your homework, and come on down, give us a shot. We'd love to give you a tour. Thanks for your time. Take care. Happy camping.